So in this section, we will take a look at flow. So flow, basically there are, it's an arrow which we also call it a sequential flow, which is a norm. Whatever arrow indicates the direction of the process of where it is headed towards, from task to other elements of the BPMN notation, task to gateway to events. We indicate it using a flow arrow. So there are different types of flow. One is normal flow, then uncontrolled flow, conditional flow, then there is default flow, exception flow, and message flow. So a sequential flow is indicated by an arrow which defines the direction in which a particular process heads on, as is indicated by the process diagram. A default flow is a preferred direction unless there is existence of an unavoidable incident. So that is the default path which the process takes unless there is an unavoidable incident. Message flow is also used to indicate objects which are in the process diagram, which needs to be input to the particular task. So wherever there are objects, we actually associate message flow, that is arrows, also in the diagram. It will be more clear with an example. So if you take an order fulfillment example, so there is a message flow which is for requested order, where there is a order object which is given to a task, receive order request. Then we go to an exclusive OR. So the default path is everything is in order, so we accept the order. That is the default flow. If there is any other things which might have happened which changes the due course of the process, that may be order rejected and it takes a different path. So the default flow is accepted order. Now we fill order, we ship order and send invoice. Here also there is a message flow which indicates that invoice object which will be given to make payment, and then accepted payment, and then there is a parallel gateway to close the order, and we reach the end of the process. So that is the order fulfillment example. Next we say what is data. So data, as I was telling you earlier, there is a data object. So wherever in the process diagram, if there is a server which is dedicated to data handling, we can indicate it by either data object or data object collection. And then wherever there are data which is input to a particular task, we indicate it with a data input. And whatever output data we get, we indicate it with a data output, which is a darkened arrow. The last one is artifact. So this artifact is nothing but associations and informations with BPMN graphical elements, where we actually narrate it in a text manner, whatever is the association which a particular task has in the process diagram. So that is basically what is artifacts. So this sums up most of the elements which you come across in the basic BPMN 2.0 notations.